Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, I will explain about literature, thread, and part of literature and thread. Okay, the first I will explain about literature. The definition of literature is all written works that can be used as reference or references in various activities in the field of education and other fields because they are considered to have excellence or internal benefits. Other opinions says the meaning of the literature is all source of information that can be used as all references by its users. Okay, I'm agree. Classification. Literature. Literature is classified according to whether it is fiction or non-fiction, and whether here it is poetry or prose. Fiction can be further disguised according to major forms such as the novel, short story, and drama, and such works are often categorized according to historical periods or their adherence to certain aesthetic feature or genre. Okay, the next I explain text. I explain about text. What is text? Text is the arrangement of both words orally or write. The text discussion is an order of the words used to provide information, explain meaning, and so on. Okay, I'm agree. The time is I'm explain about part of literature and thread. Okay, the first gender. Genre. The genre, the term absorption for a variety is the division of art of a particular form of art or speak according to the appropriate criteria for that form in all types of art. The genre is a clear boundary categorization. The genre is formed through the convention, and many works cross a few genres by borrowing and combining these conventions. The scope of the word genre is usually limited to the terms in the field of art and culture. Okay, I'm agree. Explain about text type. Text type. Okay, what is text type? Text type in literature from the basic styles of writing. Factual text morally seeks to inform, whereas literary text seeks to entertain or otherwise engage the reader by using creative language and imagery. There are many aspects to literary writing in many ways to analyze it, but four basic categories are descriptive, narrative, expository, and argument. Okay, I agree. I explain about discourses. Discourses. What is mean discourses? Discourses from Latin discourse, lead a running and to and from. Running to and from. Generally, narrative writing and spoken communications talk is so edges difference between various disciplines and a process. For instance, in semantic and discourse analysis, it is a conceptual generation of conversion right within each modality and context of communication. Moreover, in regard to some semantic discourses is understood and the totality of confident language e.a. vocabulary used in given field of intellectual inquiry and social practice such as legal discourse, medical discourse, religious discourse, and etc. Okay, I'm agree primary. Primary and or primary election, or often just primaries, are the process by which voters can indicate the preference for their party candidate or candidate in general in an upcoming general election, local election, or by-election. Depending on the country and administrative division within the country, voters might consist of the general public in what is called an open primary, or solely members of political party in what is called a closed primary. Okay, I'm agree. Secondary source. Secondary source. What is secondary source? Okay, I'm explain you. Secondary sources are terms used in historiography to refer to historical works written based on primary sources and usually referring to other secondary sources. Almost all scientific papers published now are secondary sources. Ideal secondary sources usually contain reports of even the past following generation, analysis, synthesis, interpretation, or evaluation of the event. Okay, just it my material today. Okay, I hope you understand about my explain today and my material this. Okay, help you, and thank you for the time, and thank you for attention. Thank you.